Have you ever started a Monday completely motivated, only to lose that momentum by Wednesday? You promised yourself you would stop procrastinating, set better boundaries, go to the gym, post consistently, and then you didn't. Most people say, I just need more willpower. I don't think that's the problem. Hi there, I'm Lisa Adams. I'm a trauma informed behavior coach and the founder of Lisa Adams Coaching and the Regulated Leader. One of the biggest myths we've been taught is that successful people simply have more discipline or stronger willpower. But after years of coaching leaders, entrepreneurs, and professionals, I've noticed something very different. The people who succeed aren't always the most disciplined. They are often the ones who know how to work with their nervous system instead of constantly fighting against it. For years, I thought I needed to try harder. Every Sunday, I would make that plan. This week will be different. I'd wake up motivated. I would be productive. I would check things off the list. Then something stressful would happen. It might have been an uncomfortable conversation, a setback, a criticism. And then suddenly, everything I planned felt impossible. I would think, why can't I just stick to this? I blamed myself. I thought it was lack of discipline. But now looking back, the problem wasn't that I didn't have willpower and that it disappeared. The problem was that my nervous system shifted into protection mode. Here's something I want you to think about. Willpower is a decision and regulation is a state. And when your nervous system feels relatively safe, it's much easier to make decisions that align with your goals. But when your nervous system senses stress, uncertainty, and an emotional threat, it's going to prioritize protection over progress. And that's why you can know exactly what you need to do and still not do it. It's not because you became lazy, it's because your brain is using its energy to manage what feels unsafe. And this is why telling yourself just to try harder often doesn't work. You can't out discipline nervous system that's convinced it's protecting you. So what you do instead the next time you catch yourself saying, I need more willpower, I need to push through this, you need to pause. And then you need to ask yourself, what's happening right now? What changed between this felt easy and when it started to become feeling hard? What might the nervous system be reacting to? Then choose one really small step, not a whole list, not the entire project, just one step, because small completed actions help rebuild trust in yourself. And that's where lasting capacity comes from. One of the biggest shifts I've made is replacing this question: how do I make myself do this? With this one: what would help me feel supported enough to take the next step? That's a completely different conversation. Instead of fighting yourself, you start working with yourself, and that's when the sustainable change begins. So this week, I want you to notice every time you say, I just need more discipline, or I just got to buck down and work harder and get it done. Instead, I want you to replace it with, what might I need right now to move forward? It may be more clarity, it might be more rest, it might even be more support. Maybe it's a 5-minute break. Maybe it's simply starting smaller. Curiosity creates more change than criticism ever will. If this conversation resonated with you, you're in the right place. On this channel, we explore the hidden patterns behind burnout, perfectionism, people pleasing, overthinking, procrastination, leadership, business, and relationships. Because once you understand why you're reacting the way you are, you can finally stop fighting yourself and start leading differently. I'd love to hear from you. What's the one area of your life where you've been relying on willpower instead of understanding what your nervous system might need? Leave it in the comments. You never know who your story might encourage, and if you're ready to stop relying on motivation and start building real capacity, I love to invite you to the Regulate It Leader. Inside the community, we don't just talk about consistency, we build it. Together, we learn how to navigate stress, make decisions with clarity, and create sustainable habits that don't rely on pushing harder. If you're ready to lead with more confidence, steadiness, and self trust, you'll find the link in the description below. If this video has helped you, please like, subscribe, and share with someone who's been telling themselves they just need more willpower. And remember, regulate before you evaluate. And I'll see you in the next video.